Next problem. In a triangle ABC, P minus 2 comma 5 is the midpoint of the side AB. Q 2 comma 4 is the midpoint of BC, the side BC, and R minus 1 comma 2 is the midpoint of the side AC. Find the coordinates of the vertices A, B, C. Right? They have given midpoints of the each side. We need to find the vertices coordinates. Right? So let the coordinate of the vertices of the given triangle are A x1 y1, B x2 y2, and C x3 y3. Also given P minus 2 comma 5 is the midpoint of AB, Q 2 comma 4 is the midpoint of BC, and R minus 1 comma 2 is the midpoint of AC. Right? This is the given diagram. We know that the coordinate of midpoints P x comma y of the line joining the points A x1 y1 and B x2 y2 is given by Px comma y, which is equal to x2 plus x1 by 2 and y2 plus y1 by 2. Now consider the midpoint P minus 2 comma 5, which is the midpoint of AB. We know A x1 y1 and B x2 y2 and P minus 2 comma 5. So using that midpoint formula, P minus 2 comma 5, which is equal to P of x2 plus x1 by 2 and y2 plus y1 by 2. Right, x1 y1 is the coordinate of A and x2 y2 is the coordinate of B. So line joining the point A x1 y1 B x2 y2, which is nothing but P of x2 comma plus x1 by 2 and y2 plus y1 by 2. But that is given, that is midpoint is given by minus 2 comma 5. Right, so equating the corresponding coordinates on the both side, x2 plus x1 by 2 is equal to minus 2 and y2 plus y1 by 2 is equal to 5. Cross multiplying, x2 plus x1 by 2 equal to 2 into minus 2 and y2 plus y1 equal to 2 into 5. This implies x2 plus x1 equal to minus 4 and y2 plus y1 equal to 10. Right, that is equation number 1 and 2. Next, you consider the midpoint Q2 comma 4, which is the midpoint of BC. B is x2 y2 and C is x3 y3. So using the same midpoint formula, Q2 comma 4, which is equal to here x2 plus x3, because the points are B x2 y2 and C x3 y3. So x2 plus x3 by 2 and y2 plus y3 by 2, equating the corresponding coordinates. So you will get x2 plus x3 by 2 equal to 2 and y2 plus y3 by 2 equal to 4. Cross multiplying, x2 plus x3 equal to 2 into 2 and y2 plus y3 equal to 2 into 4. That implies x2 plus x3 equal to 4. That is equation number 3, and y2 plus y3 equal to 8, equation number 4. Now consider the last one, the midpoint R minus 1 comma 2, midpoint of AC. A is x1 y1 and C is x3 y3, right? So using the midpoint formula, R minus 1 comma 2, which is equal to R of x1 plus x3 by 2 and y1 plus y3 by 2. Equating corresponding coordinates on the both sides, so you will get minus x1 plus x3 by 2 equal to minus 1 and y1 plus y3 by 2 equal to 2. Cross multiplying, x1 plus x3 is equal to 2 into minus 1 and y1 plus y3 equal to 2 into 2. That is x1 plus x3 equal to minus 2, equation number 5. And y1 plus y3 equal to 4, equation number 6. So now we are going to solve the 6 equations 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Solving this 6 equation, we will get the values of 6 variables x1, x2, x3 and y1, y2, y3, right? So adding 1, 3 and 5, right? So first equation x2 plus x1 equal to minus 4. Second one x2 plus x3 equal to 4. And third one, that is third equation. First equation x2 plus x1 equal to minus 4. Third equation x2 plus x3 equal to 4. And fifth equation x1 plus x3 equal to minus 2. So adding left hand side x2 plus x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x1 plus x3, which is equal to right hand side minus 4 plus 4 minus 2. So x2 2 times, x1 2 times, x3 2 times. So 2x2 plus 2x1 plus 2x3 equal to minus 4 plus 4 get cancelled. So minus 2. 2 is common, take it outside. 2 into x1 plus x2 plus x3 equal to minus 2. Therefore x1 plus x2 plus x3 equal to minus 2 by 2, that is equal to minus 1. That is equation number 7. Now you add the remaining equation. Before that, we will find x1, x2, x3. Now take 7 and 1, 7 minus 1. Seventh equation x1 plus x2 plus x3. The first equation x2 plus x1 equal to minus 4. So left hand side x1 plus x2 plus x3 minus x2 plus x1. That is first equation, which is equal to right hand side. So seventh equation minus 1 minus the first equation minus of minus 4. That is, see, x2 plus x1 and x2 plus x1 minus x2 plus x1 get cancelled. So remaining you will get x3, which is equal to minus 1 plus 4. That is, this implies x3 equal to 3. Next, 7 minus 3. Taking seventh equation x1 plus x2 plus x3 minus the third equation x2 plus x3, which is equal to minus 1 minus 4. So x2 plus x3 minus x2 plus x3 get cancelled. So you will get x1 equal to minus 5. Now 7 minus 5. x1 plus x2 plus x3 minus fifth equation x1 minus x1 plus x3, right, which is equal to minus 1 minus of minus 2. So x1 plus x3 minus x1 plus x3 can cancel. So you will get x2, which is equal to minus 2 plus 2. Therefore x2 is equal to 1. Now adding the remaining equation 2, 4 and 6. So y1, y2 plus y1 plus y2 plus y3 plus y1 plus y3 equal to second equation 10 plus fourth equation 8 plus sixth equation 4. So 2y1 plus 2y2 plus 2y3, which is equal to 22. So 2 is common. 2 into y1 plus y2 plus y3 equal to 22. Therefore y1 plus y2 plus y3 equal to 22 by 2, that is equal to 11, which is equation number 8. Now 8 minus 2, that implies y1 plus y2 plus y3 minus y2 plus y1 equal to 11 minus 10. So y2 plus y1 minus y2 plus y1 get cancelled. So you will get y3 equal to 11 minus 10, that is equal to 1. Now 8 minus 4, y1 plus y2 plus y3 minus y2 plus y3, right? So y2 plus y3 minus y2 plus y3 get cancelled. So you will get y1, which is equal to 3, right? Now 8 minus 6, y1 plus y2 plus y3 minus y1 plus y3, which is equal to 11 minus 4. So y1 plus y3 minus y1 plus y3 get cancelled. So you will get y2, which is equal to 7. Hence the coordinate of the vertices of the triangle are a x1 y1, that is a minus 5 comma 3, b x2 y2, b 1 comma 7, and c x3 y3, that is equal to c3 comma 1, which is to be proved, which is to be found, right? Thanks.